Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, September 18. Victoria's torn heart. Claire confesses Nikki in the dark. The Young and the Restless, Lie and R, spoilers for Wednesday, September 18, reveal that Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, will struggle to figure out her next move. Although Victoria previously agreed to fall in line when it came to this Chancellor takeover plan, she won't be so sure about it now. Part of Victoria would like to see Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, on the Chancellor throne since her mom wants to protect Catherine Chancellor's, Jean Cooper, legacy. Another part of Victoria is worried about Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, crushing Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, like a bug and sending him on another downward spiral. Of course, Victoria can also tell that Victor has struck a deal with Lily Winters, Crystal Cowell, without giving her the whole story. Lily doesn't realize that Victor intends to put Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, in the CEO chair when this is all over, not Lily like he promised. As Victoria mulls over this whole situation, she'll have a torn heart. We'll see Victoria conflicted about which family to be loyal to, the Newman clan or the family she shares with Billy since they have children together. Any crushing blow for Billy will be a crushing blow against Johnny Abbott, Paxton Mishkind, and Katie Abbott's Sienna Mercury, father, so Victoria will have to keep that in mind. While Victoria considers going rogue to help Billy, Victor will keep Nikki in the dark. Since Nikki didn't want to deceive Lily about the CEO position, Victor presumably won't tell her that he lied to strike the deal. Next, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will have a lot on her mind following her kiss with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. Although Claire stayed tight-lipped with her parents recently, she may decide to spill the news to Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, soon enough. I and R spoilers say Claire will make a confession during her upcoming conversation with Cole, so she may come clean about the kiss and all the new emotions she's struggling with. Claire may also worry about the fact that Kyle is her boss and fret over how her evolving relationship with Kyle could affect Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell. Cole will prove he's a good listener and a supportive dad, so our predictions point to him giving Claire the guidance she needs. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Claire and Kyle's romance will be difficult to navigate, so stay tuned for updates on how they'll tackle the challenges. On Wednesday, September 18, the tension on The Young and the Restless reaches a boiling point as key players in Geno City face impossible decisions and emotional revelations. At the center of the storm is Victoria Newman, whose heart is being pulled in two opposite directions, leaving her reeling from the consequences of recent events. As Victoria's personal life spirals out of control, Claire's confession shakes up the Newman family, while Nikki is left in the dark, completely unaware of the turmoil building around her. Victoria's torn heart. Victoria Newman has always prided herself on being a strong and capable leader, a trait she's inherited from her father, Victor Newman. But when it comes to matters of the heart, her well-maintained composure is starting to crack. After the recent reunion with Billy Abbott, Victoria has been on a roller coaster ride of emotions. Billy, once again, has made it clear he wants her back, promising a better, more stable future together. His words tug at the part of Victoria that still believes in their love, in their history, and the family they've built. But then there's Nate Hastings, the charming, compassionate man who entered Victoria's life unexpectedly. Their connection has grown deeper in recent weeks, and it's clear that Victoria's feelings for Nate have blossomed into something more than just friendship. With Nate, she feels a sense of peace and security, a stark contrast to the tumultuous relationship she's always had with Billy. On this fateful Wednesday, Victoria finds herself caught between two men she cares about deeply. Billy represents a past full of love, heartache, and shared history, while Nate symbolizes a potential future filled with stability and something fresh. As Victoria sits alone in her office at Newman Enterprises, staring out at the Geno City skyline, her mind races. She knows she has to make a choice soon, but the weight of it feels unbearable. Choosing Billy means opening herself up to the possibility of more heartbreak, but the love they've shared still pulls at her heartstrings. On the other hand, choosing Nate would mean stepping into something new, something less familiar but perhaps healthier. Torn between loyalty and the hope for something better, Victoria struggles to find clarity. She knows that no matter what decision she makes, someone will get hurt, and maybe she will too. Claire's shocking confession. While Victoria wrestles with her inner turmoil, another bombshell is about to drop, this time from Claire, the mysterious and increasingly important figure in the Newman family. For weeks, Claire has been hovering around the edges of the family drama, earning the trust of both Jack Abbott and, to a surprising extent, Kyle. Claire's calm demeanor and intelligence have made her a valuable ally, but beneath that polished exterior lies a secret she's been holding back. The weight of her secret has become too much to bear, and on this pivotal day, Claire makes a decision that will change everything. She heads to Newman Towers, where she finds Victoria still brooding in her office. Claire can sense the emotional storm raging within Victoria, but she's not here to offer advice about her love life. Claire has her own storm to unleash. With trembling hands and a nervous edge to her voice, Claire tells Victoria she needs to talk. Victoria, already emotionally drained, waves her off, but something in Claire's tone catches her attention. "It's about the family," Claire says, and those words stop Victoria in her tracks. Taking a deep breath, Claire confesses to something she's been hiding for months, a secret that could shake the Newman family to its core. She reveals that she's been working behind the scenes with someone the family thought was out of the picture, Ashland Locke. It turns out that before Ashland's death, he had set a plan in motion, and Claire was a key part of it. Victoria is stunned. Ashland's name alone sends chills down her spine, and to hear that Claire has been involved in some secret dealings with him is enough to make her head spin. What's worse, Claire admits that Ashland's plan wasn't just about business, it was personal. He wanted to take revenge on the Newmans, especially Victoria, for everything that happened between them. Claire swears that she never meant for things to go this far and that she thought she was protecting the family. But now, with Ashland's plan inching closer to fruition, she realizes the full scope of the danger. She can't keep the secret any longer, and Victoria has to know the truth before it's too late. Nikki in the dark. As this explosive confession takes place, Nikki Newman remains completely unaware of the chaos swirling around her family. She's been focused on her own issues, specifically her relationship with Victor and her growing concern for Nick's ongoing feud with Adam. Nikki has always been the glue that holds the Newman family together, but today she's blissfully unaware that everything she's worked so hard to protect is about to unravel. At the Newman Ranch, Nikki enjoys a rare quiet afternoon, sipping tea and reflecting on the recent tensions between her children. She's been trying to keep the peace between Nick and Adam, a nearly impossible task given their history. As she muses over her family's dysfunction, she remains completely oblivious to the ticking time bomb that Claire's confession has set off. Unbeknownst to her, Victoria is about to call a family meeting, one that will bring everyone together and shatter the peace Nikki is so desperately trying to preserve. The fallout begins. As Wednesday unfolds, the Newman family is teetering on the edge of a crisis. Victoria, still grappling with her torn heart, now has to deal with the knowledge of Claire's betrayal and the potential threat that Ashland Locke's revenge still looms over them. She knows she must tell her father, Victor, but how can she do that without shattering Nikki's fragile sense of stability? Claire's confession changes everything. What started as a day of emotional reflection for Victoria turns into one of the most challenging days she's ever faced. The Newman family's future hangs in the balance, and as Victoria prepares to confront the truth and reveal Claire's involvement, the question remains: will this be the moment that brings the family closer together, or will it tear them apart for good? And as for Nikki, the matriarch of the Newman clan, how long will she remain in the dark before the truth crashes down around her? In Genoa City, secrets never stay buried for long, and this one is about to erupt in a way no one could have anticipated.